Ever wondered why both teams in Valorant can have a clove? Or why there can be two Jets in the lore? Well, this all has to do with the Mirrorverse, which is part of the central conflict within the Valorant universe. So, what is this Mirrorverse? Around the time of the supercharged Radiant event called First Light, our world split into two parallel universes called a Mirrorverse, one Earth being called Alpha Earth and the other Omega Earth. All the people in history before the split is exactly the same. However, afterward, each person's slightly different decisions led to more and more differences and created a compounding effect. As time went on after the split, they each began to research Radiant a bit differently from one another. Both were able to recognize its utility and energy properties, but it seems that Omega Earth was able to advance their research and usage of Radiant much more quickly than Alpha Earth. We're not exactly sure why they got so far ahead in their advancement compared to Alpha, but part of it could be that Omega Earth was facing problems that Alpha just wasn't, namely reality destabilization and climate crisis, such as the frequent destructive tidal waves. Perhaps their advancement was strictly out of necessity, but we don't know for sure. Regardless, Omega Earth was running out of Radiant, and considering how much Radiant is needed to power the Earth and run its tech, they needed to find another source. They discovered Alpha Earth, and they found the technology needed to go over to Alpha from Omega. Desperate for more Radiant, they sent teams over to steal Alpha's Radiant to save their Earth. But Alpha needed to defend themselves from these invaders, since they don't have an infinite supply of Radiant. And so, the central conflict of Valorant was formed. Omega Earth was coming over to our world to steal our Radiant by using the Spike, which is essentially a large Radiant vacuum. And Alpha Earth is defending the Radiant from being taken. This explains why there can be a Phoenix on both the attacking and defending side. All the maps except Pearl and Lotus are on Alpha Earth, which means that the defenders are Alpha Earth and the attackers are from Omega. However, this is switched for the maps Pearl and Lotus because they're on Omega Earth, where Alpha is attacking and Omega is defending. Funnily enough, both Earths have created teams called Valorant to either defend or attack. Alpha Earth is called the Valorant Protocol, or VP for short, and Omega Earth is called the Valorant Legion, or VL for short. They consist of both Radiance and Radiant technology users. In the next episode, we will be diving into what Radiants truly are. Let me know your questions, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. God bless. Bye!